There's an awful lot to talk about in Sibiu this year. City folk are excited. The place they call home has become Europe's latest city of culture, offering theatre, film, art and architecture, mime and music all year round.
We are from Landshut, which is the twin town of Sibiu, and we want to promote our medieval festival that we have in Landshut and show the people here in Sibiu that our music is interesting and they are indeed fascinated by our costumes.
A lot of instruments were played in the Middle Ages. For example, it's a shawm. And you play it with a double reed, like oboe or fagot.
Like an oboe?
Oboe, yes. And other instruments are pipe and tabor. It's a pipe. You play with one hand, has only 3 holes, and with the other hand you can play the drum.
Organising the event has been a mammoth task and has made the mayor a bit of a celebrity, although he says, in truth, the city has always been rich in culture.
We have a very good example of a multicultural city in Sibiu. We have several ethnic groups, the majority, Romanian majority, but Hungarians, Germans, Gypsies, Jews, Italians, each with its culture, and I think this is a very interesting mix and shows not only that different ethnic groups can live very well together, but they can also create something interesting. It's our culture of Sibiu.
The people of Sibiu have a lot to share, even their city's name, which is officially Sibiu Hermannstadt, Sibiu being Romanian, Hermannstadt German, after some say a very important person.
The city is said to have been built by a guy called Herman, and as part of this year's celebrations, he's popping up everywhere. Meet Herman, the butcher, the brewer, the banker, that'll do nicely, and the scholar, quite a talented guy.
His real identity remains a bit of a mystery, but he'd no doubt be proud to see so many visitors flocking to his city for its cultural festival. Among their favourite destinations is the theatre. Sibiu's stage is one of the most important venues in a country where the art form has particular significance.
In the past, in the Ceausescu time, theatre was a kind of the secondary language, the freedom. You know, at that time, if we played, for example, Richard III, all the people understood that we are playing about Ceausescu. I'm an actor, and at that time I played more than 400 shows per year, and even sometimes -5, you know, on the stage, and all the people sitting there and looking at us, and, you know, having a kind of secondary language of freedom. Maybe for that, the artist was in front of the revolution, you know, in 90s.
Film also plays an important role in Sibiu's cultural calendar, and as part of the city's International Film Festival, there have been screenings of both modern movies and old-time classics. The art form is proving particularly popular this year after a Romanian director won the Palme d'Or, the most prestigious award at the Cannes Film Festival. It's led to a renewed interest in all types of movies, with crowds gathering in Sibiu's squares to enjoy films which reflect their Romanian and German heritage. And when you've had your fill of culture, why not learn a bit about Sibiu itself? If if you feel like you're being watched, it could well be because of the city's so-called eyes, which give the place a personality of its own. A stroll in the main square takes you over a secret underground grain store, built in the 15th century in case of invasion. And taking you across town is the Bridge of Lies, the first iron bridge in Romania, built in 1859.
There are several explanations for the name. One is that it was here that young couples met and professed their love for one another before going off with someone else. It's also said that if you tell a lie while crossing, the bridge will fall down. Better keep quiet then.
But the city refuses to keep quiet about all the renovation work it's carried out in readiness for this year. Buildings have been repainted, squares relaid. There are new pavements, street lights, even drain covers. It's a project that's taken on symbolic importance.
We are trying to do our best to make this project work. In Romania, this is extremely important to prove that institutions, not having hierarchical relationship, not having a political subordination, can work together. This is, I think, the most important legacy this project will have for our society.